Hi yogis. This is a practice that is going to be for the evening time, or just when you need to be like close to the ground, close to the earth. Maybe things have felt very hectic or chaotic, and this is a time to just let it all wind down and really create a nice state of calm in the nervous system. So what we're going to do is we're going to begin on the belly. This is called crocodile pose. And what we do is we come all the way to the belly. We bring the elbows out wide and stack the hands and rest the forehead on the hands. This gives us space to soften the shoulders down away from the ears. And maybe let your feet come a little bit wider and just let your heels open out. And this puts the spine in a neutral position. We also get this beautiful opportunity to breathe in a way so that you can feel the belly expand and soften against the ground. Let's take just a few more breaths here and see if you can lengthen out your exhale. Nice and slow. Go ahead and lift your head off of your hands. We're going to slide the hands down by the side and turn your head, resting in belly shavasana. This is a nice twist for the neck. Your shoulders will round towards the earth. And just continue to breathe into the belly. Almost as if you're able to breathe into the back of the belly. Then turning your head the other way and just continue to relax. Go ahead and bring your hands under the shoulders and your forehead to center. We're going to gently press back onto the heels, widening the knees, coming into child's pose. Letting your belly rest between the thighs, and again, just maybe stack your hands and rest your forehead on the hands. Shoulders soften down from the ears and neck. Let's keep the hips low in child's pose. And walk your hands over to the right and slowly fold over the right leg so that we can lengthen out the left side body. And I like to think about reaching into the left arm a little bit longer than the right. Rolling the outer left shoulder down. As you inhale, lift up slowly and exhale over to the left, folding down. And again, if you're able to reach a little bit longer in the right arm and soften the outer right shoulder down, we'll get more of an arc in the side body, which helps us open up the intercostal muscles. Let's nice and slow come back to center. Come up to your hands and knees. Just sway out the hips a little bit side to side. Just loosening up the low back. Then make some big circles with the hips down to the heels. And let's go the opposite way. Just nice and slow. And as you come back to center, let's bring the legs out in front and come to seated. Let's sit so that the left leg is crossed in front. And take an inhale, sit up tall through the spine. And as you exhale, slowly fold forward and just walk your hands forward. Relax your elbows, your shoulders, your head. Closing down the eyes. And just become aware of your breath in and out of the nose. And just paying attention so that you can create a rhythm of breath where the exhale is just a little bit longer than the inhale. Relaxing your jaw, your teeth, your neck, your throat. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Coming up slowly. Switch the cross of the legs so that the right leg is in front. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands forward. Relax your arms. Relaxing the head, the upper back. Softening your face and your jaw, your teeth. Let's take 3 more breaths. Slowly coming up. Let's extend the legs out wide. We want to make sure that the toes are slightly back. We're not locking out the knees, but the legs have a little bit of action through the heels. We're going to bring our hands out in front of us. And I want you to take an inhale, sit up nice and tall. But as you exhale, I want you to count to 4, just silently, as you fold forward. Then we're going to take an inhale, and I want you to come up to your fingertips and lift your chest. And you're going to silently count to 5. As you fold, going a little bit deeper and just letting go, not just only physically, but mentally. Let's take an inhale, come up to the fingertips. Exhale to the count of 6. Inhale, come up to the fingertips. Exhale to the count of 7. Inhale, come up to the fingertips. Bringing the chest forward. This time, exhale for the count of 8. Going to your deepest edge here. Soften at that edge and stay with the 8 count exhale. And notice with this long exhale that you are letting all those overactive thoughts and mental chatter, it just winds it all down and just releases it out of your mind, out of your body. Just any feelings of fight or flight begin to wind down, even clearing out that energetic space around you. Let's take 3 more breaths with 8 count exhales. So nice long out breath. You come up slowly, walking your hands in. We're going to bend the knees, use your hands, and slowly bring your legs all the way together. All the way together. Let's go ahead and come onto the back. We're going to squeeze the knees together, bring the knees into the chest. So using the inner thigh muscles to squeeze the knees and hold the knees in. Let's begin to just rock side to side, massaging the low back. Come back to center and release your feet. Let's take the right ankle and cross it over the left thigh, creating that figure 4 shape in the legs, pressing the right thigh away from you. Or maybe clasp your hands around the left thigh or shin, but resting your head and your shoulders onto the mat, with the chin slightly down so that your neck is long. Keeping your jaw, your teeth, and your face soft. And you might find that a little shift over to your left, just shifting your weight to the left gives you a little extra space for this right thigh to open out even more. Just finding that little pocket of tightness that we hold in the hips that sometimes we're just not able to access. Let's take another inhale. And as you exhale, release back to center. Left foot to the ground. Right leg into the air. We're going to hold onto the leg with both hands and just pull the leg towards you. Nice and slow, let's bend the right knee and put your right foot on the ground. Crossing your left ankle over your right thigh. Start by pressing your left thigh away from you with the hand. And anytime you want to go deeper, pick your right foot up and clasp your hands around the right leg, resting your head and your shoulders on the mat. Chin down. Just breathing into the left hip, maybe feeling a nice stretch of the outer seam of the left leg. And if your right foot is off the ground, you can explore what it feels like just to shift your weight over to the right, maybe just an inch or two, and drop your left thigh away from you even more. Just finding that little crevice of tension. And then breathing into it so that it may release. Let's go ahead and come back to center, and your right foot comes to the ground, send your left leg into the air. Hold onto your leg with your hands, and we're going to just stretch the leg towards the body. Breathe into it. Let's release the left foot to the mat. Butterfly your knees open, the soles of the feet together. I want you to stretch your arms out wide, but turn your palms to face down. Your arms should be wide enough that you feel calm enough and maybe grounded and safe enough that you can open out your arms. But the palms down keep us just even more present and rooted. And anytime you might feel the mind wander away, maybe into your past or the future, I just want you to turn your palms down and press down with your hands and feel that beneath you, I mean right there beneath you, is layers and layers of earth, of element earth that is dense, it is strong. It's just made up of dirt and rocks, minerals. It's a really nice way to just letting all that came up today, maybe just all the mental chatter of all things that are good, that may have been challenging, just letting all things wind down, winding down all the way down. Let's use the hands on the outer legs to bring the knees back to center slowly. The knees will come all the way into the chest. Hands to the top of the shins for the knees. We're going to keep the legs squeezing together. And I want you to think about it. 4 count inhale as the knees just fall away from you just enough so that your arms extend. And a 5 count exhale as you bend your elbows and pull the legs into the body. Let's do that again. Inhale, 4 counts. The knees fall away. 5 count exhale as you pull the knees back into the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Release your feet. Release your legs. Open out your toes. Just lay your arms down by your side. Maybe the arms open out wide again. This time, just turn your palms up. I want you to take a big inhale, and I want you to stretch your toes, stretch your fingers like you're stretching the webbing in between the fingers and toes. And as you exhale, you just let it all go. And sink down into the earth. You may still notice that just naturally your exhale is longer than the inhale. There's less and less effort to shape the breath into this calm rhythm. Just relax back into all of the points of contact that you have with the ground. Relax into those points and let the soothing rhythm of your breath just help you to relax. Relaxing physically and mentally. You slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. You're going to stretch into the body and just gently, slowly come up into a comfortable seated position. But maintaining this feeling of calm, just holding with you the feeling of Shavasana, corpse pose with you. As you come up into your seat, please keep your eyes closed. Awareness on the breath in and out of your nose. And just take a moment to reflect. Notice what you're able to let go of and be free from in this moment. Bring a little smile to your face. Join the hands together in front of your heart and bow your head. Namaste.